Comedian Ali is about ready to destroy my ass and open me a new one.
All right. Well, finally, my dream has come true. I'm on Comedy Slam Radio. Finally made it, Ma. Good Lord, wasn't there a weight limit in this room? How the hell? I see that Nolan Ray is here. I haven't seen him since 20 comics drove all the way up to Hudson to get their asses kicked by a 7-year-old in a comedy contest. I haven't seen something that rigged since Lance Armstrong won the Tour de France.
Oh.
Nolan, you're the Bernie Madoff of internet radio podcasts. JT is single-handedly sending your kids through college. Well, what are you going to do when he dies of coronary failure in 8 months? You're going to be in trouble. Fat Davey is here, everybody. Fat Davey. Guy I probably respect the most here. But I'm Middle Eastern, so you know I can't say no to roasting a Jew. I'll just say this. Dave, you're the only Jewish person I know that could have survived 3 Holocausts in a row. Sean Purvis is here, as I like to call him, Vince McMahon boobs. Sean actually has business cards that have a picture of a lion on it, which is appropriate since he's the biggest pussy I know.
Ooh.
Kyle Ruse is here.
Give it up for me.
Yeah, Kyle is actually writing a book about his ex-girlfriend. Yeah, he's going to call it Mein Cunt.
Oh.
All right, enough of these guys. Let's move on to the manatee of the hour, JT.
Almighty one.
If you think I'm calling you that,
You have to call me that. That's part of the
Okay,
rules on my
all
show.
right. How do you roast a guy that calls himself the Almighty One? That's ridiculous. You should change your name to the Almighty Ton.
Somebody thought of that, actually.
The only thing almighty about you is your blood pressure. You inflatable Willie Nelson. You look like a roadie that ate the band.
Or that poor Korean family.
JT, when you go through a drive-thru at McDonald's, do you almighty size it? You giant coagulated bastard. How can you call yourself a stand-up comedian when you can barely stand up out of bed?
That's why they call me a sitcom.
Oh. Do you gamble, JT?
That's how I met my wife.
Because I'd be willing to bet that the last time you saw your penis was the last time the Chiefs won a game by 10 points.
That was personal.
That was against Carolina, too.
If only Javon Belcher had listened to this podcast sooner, he would have only killed himself. Your podcast is so bad and untalented that it could play quarterback for the Chiefs. By the way, do you have to order your shirts, your Chiefs shirts, in tent size? No? All right, Jesus, fuck.
Yeah, from the Bass store.
But you seriously, you got some fucking balls to call yourself the Almighty Whitey. How many Django's did your ancestors own?
Django's?
That's relevant. It's completely relevant.
You're so
Fuck is
racist.
that? I've never heard that.
Jesus, you are so out of touch, JT.
Quentin Tarantino.
You're so racist and sexist that it makes you gay since the only people you hang out with are white males. I love how you get all these semi-attractive women to become your slaves. You should call yourself Jabba the Gut. JT, I've actually seen the ridiculous shirts you make them wear. I've been touched by the Almighty One. Heavenly touch my ass. You've inappropriately touched more women than the Duke lacrosse team. I've actually listened to your show before, JT. I don't want to say it's bad, but more battered wives would rather listen to their husbands' explanations than this show. You're to comedy what the Kansas City Chiefs are to football right now, okay?
Wait until next year.
You should try farting into the microphones for 2 hours. Your ratings might go up. I actually tried downloading your podcast on my laptop, but I jumped out the window before it could finish. You know what? More people have actually heard Manti Te'o's girlfriend speak in public than your podcast. Oh my
Teo. Teo.
I've never seen
Real or
someone
fake
so happy to be so mediocre.
Oh, you just wait.
You are about as likable as a school shooting, JT.